welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you how to create a no makeup look. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful, but we'll get there. So no makeup look is essentially for those days where you don't really want to show like you've made an effort, but you want to cover up and still give yourself a little bit more of a flawless finish. So number one, you can't be bothered, or actually you can be bothered, but you don't want to make it look like you're bothered. If that makes sense, let's go with it. Just great for if you ever have a Zoom meeting, or for those days where, say like me, where I'm actually getting comfortable with just having no makeup on, and I want to make it look like when I do go out now, there's a drastic change in me wearing makeup. Now, by no means at all does this mean wearing less makeup, because I've tested this out and it's actually a lot of makeup. So let's get started. So the things that you need are a primer or a deeply moisturizing lotion. So I've gone for the MAC Studio Moisture Fix with SPF in there. I have already completed my skincare routine, but this is just more to mix my foundation with, and I'll show you the step-by-step later on. Your choice of foundation, so generally in my makeup kit I normally have more of a medium to full coverage type of makeup, so it is essentially working with what you've got. I'm working with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. Again, there's more SPF in there, but I'll show you the method of making it a little bit more buildable so that it doesn't look as cakey, as heavy as, say, when you are going out. With my concealer, it's going to be something that's very close to my skin color, so I don't really want to show too much of a contour. It's going to be very kind of blended in, so just a tiny tab of my Tarte. I'm going in with the color Tan Sand, and this is very, very similar to the NC42 that I'm using for MAC foundation. Next, we will be working with our eyes. So with this, it's very, very minimal, and all I'm going to do is show you how to give a little bit more depth to your eyelashes. As you can see, mine are really faint, so I do really like to emphasize these, but I don't want to make it look like I've put on a whole load of mascara, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use my Technicolor liner in Graph Black to line the inside of the top of my I'll just be going in with the curl and length brush from the Huda Beauty Duo Mascara. With the eyebrows, we're going to keep it very natural, and I'll show you a method in which you can really darken but still keep it very natural looking, if that makes sense. So for this, we're using the Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using Soft Brown, which is a very similar shade to the actual shade of my eyebrows. I'm not going in with my usual dark brown, which would normally make it a little shade darker. This is going to be very natural looking. I'm going to use a little bit of Vaseline on our lips, so again, let's keep it as close to skin as possible. And to finish, we're going to be using the Morphe blush palette over here. I'm going to use a very kind of earthy, very natural colour to my skin, just to kind of add a little bit of a glow and a little bit of sheen without actually really showing like I've tried to put on loads of blush. So let's get started. So firstly, what I'm going to do is get just a couple of squirts of my foundation. I'm actually just going to start with one, and again, equal amounts of the cream, just mixed into each other. And what we're going to do is mix this up and start whacking it into the skin. Right, so I'm happy with that coverage now. Let's go on to concealer. I always like to start with my eyebrows before I do my eye makeup, so eyebrows first. I'm just going to apply some pencil eyeliner on the inner lid section. And time for some mascara. Just going to dust this all over my T-zone. A tiny bit on the face. This is a very minimal look, so it's okay if it goes a little bit dewy, but you just don't want it to look greasy. There's a big difference with that. So finishing touches, let's go in with the blush. I actually like to apply a little bit onto my nose to give that kind of sun-kissed warm look. So to add a little bit of colour to my lips, what I'm going to do is just prime my lips with a little bit of Vaseline. And now that my lips are quite tacky, I'm just going to go in with another finger and dab my finger into the same colour that I used for my blush. I've just got it over here. And just gently dab on. And there you go, your no makeup look complete. Thanks for watching, guys.